Hi, this is Alex, and I'm Ellen. Last year, Alex decided to buy a boat and begin his dream of sailing around the world. As a 17-year-old Aussie who knew nothing about sailing, I dropped it all to come join him. Follow us through the hardships and the joy as we try to discover all the beautiful hidden places this world has to offer. We left Coveta Fuma at 6 p.m. with 25 to 30 knots and high on the wind. We had quite an uncomfortable night. It wasn't until the morning of the second day that the condition eased and I picked up the camera. We are less than 30 nautical miles from Ibiza now, but the wind is dying. Ibiza! We can see Ibiza! Yeah. Our autopilot also stopped working midday of the second day, so we took turns hand steering, but it was alright since it was just 12 hours. We arrived in Ibiza at about 1 in the morning. Even though it was less than a 36-hour sail, we were exhausted and welcome to sleep. After one rest day, we set sail again to the opposite side of the island. We often set sail with no set plans. We see how far the wind will take us, and then we look for an anchorage to sleep. We ended up anchoring in La Cara Negra. We were alone, and it was beautiful. Early the next day, we headed for Mallorca. We got perfect winds and we were averaging about 6 knots. It was a very nice sail. Often on comfortable sails, I spend my time reading a book or listening to an audiobook. It helps pass the time. So we are sailing past Palma at the moment, and we're gonna go anchor near to a marina close to a town and meet some of my family friends again. There's a bit of race going on at the moment. Anything. The next day we went on a lovely hike with Steve.
And you can see our boat.
Where?
The small dot next to the big white dot on the left side.
The wind direction changed, so we headed back to Ponsa since it was a very well protected bay. From there, Steve joined us for a second hike around the westernmost point of Mallorca.
would be like a 20.
Over the next week and a half, we got quite a lot of thunderstorms.
We would need a little bit of plastic foil.
Yeah, I know, to pick up the water. There's a boat that's currently dragging. Hey Sienna, can I call you back later?
Yeah?
There's a bit of a issue at the moment with the boat. I love you.
Yeah, sure. Love you too.
A few days before leaving Santa Ponsa, we took the bus to Palma and visited the city. Palma had a very nice vibe, and the cathedral was stunning. The Catedral de Santa Maria de Palma de Mallorca started being built in the 13th century, but was only completed in 1601. The cathedral is 120 meters long, 40 meters wide, and its nave is 44 meters tall, the 8th highest in the world. It was definitely worth going to Palma just to see it. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you like, and join us for the next time as we discover the more isolated part of Mallorca and Menorca.